Movement lesson 2 I call the stress-free jaw. This lesson will allow you to move your jaw more easily and comfortably. If you have pain or difficulties with your jaw, you might find that the unusual nature of the movements in this lesson will help increase the ease of movement as well as the range of motion. Remember, if you feel pain or discomfort, move more slowly and decrease the size of your movements. In this program, the size of any movement will increase by learning to be comfortable in a small range that gradually expands. If we force things to move too quickly, they can become irritating and we lose what we've gained. So remember, less is more. Could you sit in a comfortable chair at your desk or table? And close your eyes. Notice the position of your tongue. Where is it? Can you feel whether or not your chin is directly in the middle of your face, or maybe it's a little off to one side? Slowly, open your mouth a few times to notice how much effort's involved. If you close your mouth slowly enough, notice if your teeth touch first on one side. Many people never realize the asymmetry in the mechanics of their jaws. Sitting upright, lean forward to rest your elbows on your desk or table. Take the fingers of both your hands and hold on to your lower jaw as if you're pinching it, with the thumbs underneath the jaw and your fingers on the front of your chin. Can you work with your thumbs along the bone underneath the chin? And if you give a very gentle pinch between your fingers and your thumb, can you feel your lower jawbone? Explore the lower jawbone for a while. Again, the thumbs are underneath, the fingers are on the chin. While holding your jaw in place, with your hands, with your elbows resting on your desk, could you slowly open and close your jaw by moving your skull up and down? Try it carefully. In this action, your jaw will open because your skull is going up and down, which reverses the usual relationship between the jaw and the skull. There's a basic principle in all movement. Moving a large mass against a smaller mass will create a greater and easier range of movement. Sometimes, people speak with severe jaw pain, and they shift the workload from the muscles of the jaw to the muscles in the back of their neck, and to open their jaw, they compensate by moving most of their head and working their neck. Now, this might feel unusual to have your jaw being still as you keep your arms still, and to have your head moving, which is to say, to have your jaw opening and closing. But this is a good practice for the muscles, good for the joints, and good for your neck. Go slowly and not nearly as far as you can. And once you have the feeling of how you can move your skull against your lower jaw and open and close your mouth that way, leave it and rest. Now, once again, could you hold your jaw with your fingers on each side in the same way? That feeling of the thumbs underneath and the fingers on the chin, kind of like pinching your lower jaw. And again, could you keep your jaw stable? While it's stable, could you carefully turn your head from side to side? That means your jaw will have to be a little bit open so your teeth don't grind. But slowly turn your head from side to side. Can you feel your eyes turning with your skull? Pause briefly, and then again, glide your jaw from side to side. Your fingers will be assisting because they'll be working to keep your jaw stationary. Again, we're working with the principle of a larger mass moving against a smaller mass, So your skull in this case is turning against the jaw. Keep breathing. A lot of people stop breathing when faced with a new, unhabitual movement. And then rest. Rest completely. Let your arms down. And then, last of all, could you let your tongue come out of your mouth and slide it over your lower lip? And now could you take the lip and go from side to side? Slide it over the lower lip from side to side, in a way that people do when they lick their lips. And allow your jaw to follow your tongue. Think of encouraging the movement of the jaw to follow your tongue. Let the movement grow so that your head also follows and starts to turn a little to each side as it follows your tongue and jaw. Continue turning your head to each side, leading with the movements of your jaw. Repeat all of these movements, occasionally, to break up the rigid habits held in the muscles of the jaw. That's it. Follow your tongue. Leave it and rest.